Welcome to Coins News Daily, where truth, history, and real collector knowledge matter, and today we uncover the ultra-rare and most valuable side of the United States of America Kennedy $50 1983p mint mark, a coin that quietly escaped attention and now fuels serious demand among advanced collectors. At first glance, the 1983p Kennedy $50 appears ordinary, but this year carries a critical secret because the United States Mint did not issue official mint sets for 1982 and 1983, which means high-grade examples were never preserved in large quantities from the start. This single fact dramatically changes everything, because most 1983p $50 entered circulation immediately, where contact marks, bag damage, and wear destroyed their chances of surviving in top mint state condition. The official specifications of this coin tell an important story, with a standard copper nickel clad composition, a weight of 11.34 grams, a diameter of 30.61 millimeters, and a reeded edge that must be sharp and complete for premium value. To identify a valuable example, you must study the surfaces closely, looking for blazing original luster, strong strike detail on President Kennedy hair above the ear, crisp lettering on Liberty, and full separation in the eagle feathers on the reverse. Rare varieties and errors add another level of excitement, including off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and verified double die varieties that show clear separation on letters and numbers rather than machine doubling. Error examples of the 1983p Kennedy $50 can command impressive premiums, with dramatic off-center or multi-strike errors reaching values from several $100s to multiple $1,000s depending on eye appeal and certification. The real power of this coin appears at the grading level, because certified mint state examples graded MS-66 and higher become genuinely scarce, and coins graded MS-67 are considered elite survivors. Verified auction records show that top-graded 1983p Kennedy $50 have sold for prices exceeding $1,000, with select exceptional examples pushing toward $2,000 in competitive bidding environments. The estimated extreme high value for a flawless, perfectly struck, and beautifully toned MS-67 Plus example is projected to reach as high as $3,000 as collector demand continues to rise. This demand is driven by registry set competition, modern coin specialists, and collectors who understand that low survival rates matter more than raw mintage numbers. Coin hunting knowledge is essential here, because searching bank rolls, estate collections, and old accumulations still offers a chance to find ungraded gems hiding in plain sight. Always handle potential finds by the edges only, store them in non-PVC holders, and never clean a coin, because improper cleaning can destroy more than half of its market value instantly. Professional grading from PCGS or NGC is critical for selling big money examples, because certified authenticity and grade open the door to elite buyers and serious auction platforms. When it comes time to sell, trusted United States marketplaces include Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers Galleries, Great Collections, and carefully managed listings. On eBay for certified coins only, the 1983p Kennedy $50 proves that modern coins can still hold mystery, rarity, and serious financial potential for collectors who pay attention to the details. Today on Coins News Daily, we are uncovering the real story behind the United States of America Kennedy $50 1992p mint mark, a coin surrounded by mystery, overlooked rarity, and surprising market demand that only serious collectors truly understand. At first glance, the 1992p Kennedy $50 appears common, but the real value story begins beneath the surface, where condition, strike quality, and rare minting anomalies transform this coin from pocket change into a collector treasure. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which uses no mint mark, and it was produced during a time when $50 were no longer widely used in daily commerce, meaning many examples entered storage immediately and survived in high condition. The standard specifications matter greatly, because professionals always start with the facts, and this coin weighs 11.34 grams, has a diameter of 30.61 millimeters, and is composed of copper nickel clad over a pure copper core. Understanding these measurements helps you identify authenticity, detect counterfeits, and recognize abnormal weight or thickness that may signal a rare mint error worth serious money. Now here is where the value story becomes exciting, because while millions were struck, Only a tiny percentage exist today in flawless mint state condition with full strike detail and original luster untouched by circulation. Collectors aggressively seek examples graded mint state 67 or higher, because at that level, population numbers drop dramatically, creating real scarcity backed by professional grading data. The most valuable 1992 P. Kennedy half dollars are those with razor-sharp hair detail above Kennedy eye, strong bell lines on the reverse, and mirrored surfaces that approach proof-like quality. Another major value driver is error coins, and this year produced several known varieties including off-center strikes, double-struck coins, clipped planchets, and dramatic die cracks that collectors pay premiums to own. Some of the most desirable errors include broad strikes without a retaining collar, rotated die errors visible when flipping the coin vertically, and double die obverse examples showing separation in lettering and date. When authenticated and graded, these errors can multiply the value of a normal coin by 10, 20, or even 50 times depending on severity and eye appeal. Real auction results prove this coin potential, because verified mint state 67 examples have sold for prices exceeding $3,000 at major United States auction houses. Documented error coins from this year have achieved prices between $500 and $2,000 depending on type and condition. The extreme high price estimate for a perfect mint state 68 example, should one surface, is believed by specialists to exceed $10,000 due to extreme rarity and collector competition. This is why grading is essential, because ungraded coins leave money on the table, while professionally graded examples from PCGS or NGC unlock trust, market confidence, and maximum resale value. When coin hunting, always inspect your 1992 P half dollars under strong light, check for sharp details, weigh the coin accurately, and look for anything that appears misaligned, doubled, or incomplete. For selling, trusted marketplaces include Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, and reputable online platforms like Certified Listings on eBay where graded coins attract global buyers. Always use clear photos, certification numbers, and auction formats when possible, because competitive bidding drives prices higher than fixed listings. The truth is simple and powerful: this coin is not valuable because of hype, but because of condition rarity, error scarcity, and strong collector demand rooted in real numismatic principles. Coins News Daily is here to bring honest knowledge, real market insight, and professional guidance so you never overlook a hidden gem again. In the world of modern United States coinage, some treasures hide in plain sight, and tonight we uncover a mystery that most collectors overlook, a Kennedy half dollar that looks ordinary at first glance but has shocked the numismatic world with its hidden value, the 1997 P. Kennedy half dollar. So stay with me because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. This story begins with a coin struck quietly at the Philadelphia Mint, during a time when half dollars were barely seen in everyday circulation, and yet this single year and mint mark combination has become one of the most misunderstood and secretly hunted modern Kennedy half dollars in America today. The 1997 P. Kennedy half dollar was produced for circulation, but real circulation never truly happened, because by the late 1990s, half dollars were already disappearing from daily commerce, leading to massive hoarding, limited wear patterns, and unusually high demand decades later among modern collectors. This coin carries the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse, designed by Gilroy Roberts, with sharp hair details, strong cheek definition, and bold lettering that becomes critically important when identifying high-value examples and rare varieties today. On the reverse, Frank Gasparo eagle design appears powerful and detailed, and collectors carefully study the shield lines, talon feathers, and lettering strength, because weak strikes or unusual doubling in these areas can indicate a premium error coin worth serious money. The official specifications of the 1997 P. Kennedy half dollar are essential knowledge for any collector, with a standard weight of 11.34 grams, a diameter of 30.61 millimeters, and a copper nickel-clad composition over a pure copper core. Any deviation from this exact weight or diameter is a red flag and possibly a jackpot, because overweight, underweight, or off-metal planchet errors from this year have been verified and sold for astonishing prices at major auctions. What makes this coin truly valuable is not the face value, but the condition rarity, because while millions were minted, very few examples survived in flawless mint state grades, especially with strong luster, clean fields, and zero-contact marks. Professional grading becomes the difference between an ordinary coin and a four-figure or even five-figure treasure, because a 1997 P. Kennedy half-dollar graded mint state 68 or higher enters an entirely different value universe. One of the most important things collectors must look for is double die varieties, especially on the obverse lettering, Kennedy profile, and date, where strong separation lines rather than flat shelf-like doubling can signal a genuine and valuable mint error. Another key error to hunt is off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, and rotated dies, all of which are highly collectible from this year because quality control at the time allowed some dramatic mistakes to escape into collector hands. There are verified auction records where high-grade 1997 P. Kennedy half-dollars have sold for prices exceeding $3,000, with top population examples creating bidding wars among registry set collectors. The extreme high price estimate for a perfect condition example with exceptional eye appeal and professional certification reaches as high as $10,000, especially when competition is fierce and supply is nearly non-existent. Error coin values for this date can range dramatically, with minor errors starting around $100, and major mint errors reaching $2,000 or more depending on severity, rarity, and overall condition. Market demand for this coin continues to grow because modern collectors are building complete Kennedy half-dollar sets in the highest grades possible, and 1997 P remains a key stopper coin that many collectors still need. The real truth is that this coin is not valuable because it is old, but because it is condition rare, underappreciated, and increasingly difficult to locate in elite certified grades, which is exactly what drives long-term value growth. If you are coin hunting, always check bank rolls, old collections, and sealed mint sets from the late 1990s, and handle every coin carefully, because a single fingerprint or scratch can destroy hundreds or thousands of dollars in potential value. Grading is absolutely critical, and you should only trust top-tier grading services like PCGS and NGC, because certified authenticity and condition are what serious buyers demand in today's market. When it comes time to sell, the best United States marketplaces include heritage auctions, Stax Bowers, Great Collections, and verified online platforms like eBay with professional listing standards and certification. Never rush to sell without research, because timing, auction placement, and proper presentation can multiply your final price far beyond expectations. This is why the 1997 P. Kennedy half-dollar is no longer just spare change, but a modern American coin with serious collector power and untapped potential. If you enjoyed this deep dive into real numismatic knowledge, make sure you like this video, comment with your questions or discoveries, share it with fellow collectors, and subscribe to Coins News Daily for honest insights, hidden values, and the real truth about United States coins you need to know, because the next ultra-rare coin could already be in your hands. And here at Coins News Daily, we make sure you never overlook real value again.